Sup Tamers? Today we're gonna have a new limited banner, and it's quite interesting because there are two new Ultra. So I'm not sure if Ultra is becoming the new Mega, as they're saying in some groups. So first, let's check which are the featured Digimon. So Susanomon and Lucemon SM. So it's gonna be released in a few hours. So it's gonna be a month, and so let's check out if these Digimons are gonna be worth your rubies. So Susanomon is deaf and Lucemon SM is calm. So let's check out the stats and skills. So for Susanomon's main skill, it's 330% damage to 3 enemies. I think that's quite decent at level 1, and it even hits 2 times damage during critical hit. So that's quite high. I think that's like Omegamon. Plus, you even have 55% chance to inflict blind. And there's gonna be another effect. Increase his own block rate by 50%. So that's quite loaded. It has several effects. That's only for the main skill. And the sub skill is a burn attack. So at level 1, it deals 190% damage to 4 enemies. Huh. So that's like a total of 7 enemies for both skills. That's quite high for me. Just comparing to Omegamon Imperial Dramon PM, they have a total of 5 enemies only. Plus the sub skill has 70% chance to inflict burn on 4 enemy targets. I think that's quite the highest chance for this game yet. So that alone, main skill and sub skill, is, I think for me, is already worth the try. So moving on to the passive skill. So by default, it increases its own critical rate by 50%. Though it's only one turn. But I think it's still useful, especially for Battle Park. And next, it allows you to deal 3 times the damage to an enemy inflicted with shock, paralysis, stun, sleep, poison, burn, or skill lock line. So pretty much almost all the status ailments. So the passive skill works well, I think, with sub skill because it has a high chance of inflicting burn. Then once you inflict burn, you deal 3 times damage. And with a sub skill, you get an additional 2 times if it's a critical. So we gotta test that out in terms of, does it actually give you like 6 times damage? We'll have to check that out. And yeah, the other details is just like clearance to or a clarification on more of the passive skill. So of course you won't be able to attack freeze, and fade is not included in the status ailments. As for the stats, it's a power type deaf Digimon. So HP is high, pretty much the same with most Ultra Digimons. Power is also good. And def and speed is, I think, pretty much the same. So we still have to check if, or wait if there's gonna be a plug-in for Susanomon, but I believe so. This is a featured Digimon. So moving on to the next, it's Lucemon SM. So Lucemon SM is a calm Digimon. And going to the skills, main skill is 330% damage to 3 enemies. Also good. Plus it decreased 3 enemy tech damage resistance by 40%. So this is a good combination with Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, Dynasmon, and other tech Digimons who deals great damage. So there's another effect. 50% chance to inflict one of shock, paralysis, freeze, stun. So pretty much the same with chance to inflict for Susanomon. Though it's just 50%. But I think 50% is good enough as well. And the sub-skill is Lock Attack Disaster. So 250% damage to 3 enemies and 40% chance to inflict skill lock on 3 enemy targets. So this is also good. I like high or many target skills. So both skills has 3, so it's a total of 6 when you use them up. Pretty good in Battle Park. Plus, the passive skill is decreasing all enemies' death by 40%. Permanent. Wow. So for me, I'm using Mastemon for this decreased defense by 40%, but it's the main skill. For this one, you don't need to activate any skill anymore. And it's permanent. So this is pretty much amazing. Plus, it nullifies almost all the status ailment, I think. Yeah, I think it's pretty much here, except the fade. So this is definitely useful, especially in Underworld and Battle Park. Wow, I'm overwhelmed, and I really hope I would get this. And for the stats, speed is quite high. It's 30 compared to Susanomon. It's only 25. Def is also high, but HP is lower. However, tech is, I think, higher. I'm not sure if compared to Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. I think with buffs, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode has around 5 to 6,000. So pretty much, it's a good catch if you're gonna get any of this or if you're gonna get both. As for me, I'm definitely gonna target both of this. Though I only have like 400 plus rubies. So I'll probably use them up later and have a see on if they're actually good. So we're gonna test the damage of Susanomon, and maybe I can even test Lucemon SM in Underworld. So basically that's it. If you're still thinking of getting Susanomon, especially if you're new, you don't have much Ultra yet, I'd suggest that you get this one. So just try. I'm not sure of what other upcoming Digimons will be, but what can go wrong with getting an Ultra Digimon? So that's it, and stay tuned for the summoning of this banner, and don't forget to